Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my Minecraft Beta 1.7.3 world, where I am playing in this world called YouTube. At the end of the last episode, I built this bridge all the way to the other side. It started raining. That rain is pretty loud in these early versions, so I might need to turn it down. But in the desert, in this small desert biome where I am, there's no rain. But it's kind of funny because you can see it like right over here. If I come over to this patch of grass. And then if I walk through more desert over here, this must be a beach, but this is a little bit more desert and no rain. So I think today what I'm gonna do, I keep mentioning how I want to build pillars along here, and I'm still not sure what type of design would look good for the pillars. I think that this is already kind of a pillared type build in my world, so I'm just kind of trying to think it through what could be a good structure for it. I do really like the look of the bridge so far, um, but I think I'm gonna use cobblestone pillars, and I think they can be pretty basic. I might run a layer of cobblestone underneath each side, and then put a pillar wherever a tree is. I think that could look pretty good, but I'll need some cobblestone for that. I do have this completely full diamond pickaxe. So let's hit the mine. Let's get some cobblestone dug out of the earth here. I uh, I don't know if I have a lot. I feel like that's one thing that my world always needs some more. The amount of episodes of this series that I've started by saying, well, looks like I'm gonna go need some cobblestone, right to start it off, is a little bit crazy. Now that iron up there does look a little good, but to be honest, I have a lot of iron. I don't necessarily need it. So in these old worlds, iron was surprisingly plentiful, I would say, which is weird because I thought they did an update, with caves and cliffs to kind of bring it to being a little bit more common of a resource, to being which means they must have made it more rare in the past, and now they're kind of returning to normalcy there. But yeah, it's surprisingly abundant, I would say, especially at like the level of diamonds. You find a lot. See, there's some more right there, and this is a little bit easier to access, so I might as well. But yeah, I have like over a stack of unsmelted iron ore. What I really need though is coal, and here's some coal right here. I ran out of coal in my base. The great coal shortage of the world has begun. And it's interesting. You have enough mines, or sorry, you have enough diamonds from your mines, but you don't have enough coal. It's a sad inverse of what normally happens in the game. That is why I do feel like it's usually important to mine the resources you see, even if you don't need them in that moment. So maybe I'm a little bit of a hypocrite for not getting that iron, but you never know when you're gonna need it in the future. There's 7 years of famine, 7 years of plenty. You know, you gotta you gotta continually build your reserves. Just because same thing with savings in life. Just because you've got a good job right now doesn't mean you'll always have a good job. You gotta live below your means, save what you can, prepare for unexpected expenses. It's the same thing in Minecraft, except for it is definitely not the end of the world if you run out of coal yet. You know, money's more important than digital Minecraft items, but you know what I mean. It's the same principles. My wife and I, we just got back from the store. We noticed that our Target our local Target is having these great sales in their sport section. Like they are selling things for 75, 80% off, basketballs, footballs, pickleball stuff, whatever it is. So we ran over there to buy a basketball, and I don't know if the sale ended, but it was, what I would consider a normal price. But paid $25 for pretty good quality outdoor basketball, and went and we were trying it out. It seemed to work okay, but I can't tell if it is already like losing some air. I need to pump it up again because I don't know. Maybe new balls can do that too, as soon as you start using them. But yeah, I don't know. I'll have to do some investigation because it did seem to go a little flat after about like, I'd say 10 minutes of play. We didn't give it like a rigorous test. We just wanted to, basically see if it would bounce, but I wonder how I connected into this cave before. Because this, maybe it's obvious looking at the footage, because maybe it was connected to this area here. But I'm like, this was in a block of stone, no? It must have been connected to that waterfall area. This was, I think, the first cave system that I explored in this world. Although I don't know if that's true. Actually, it might have been the one over there. Let's see. I got a few stacks of cobble, so let's build a little bit out in terms of pillar design and see how it looks. Yeah, we'll just see. It doesn't have to look great, but hopefully it just doesn't look bad. And I think the best way to do it, well, I've only got 8 torches. Well, I can make some more, I guess. This is a pro Minecraft move. There we go. Now torches are not a problem. Anyway, I've kind of I know I'm kind of saying this every single video, but I'm really really grateful to everyone that has taken the time and energy to subscribe to my channel and to like videos and comment on my videos. Like, I genuinely am kind of blown away at the love and support and appreciation that I've gotten. So thank you guys so much. I really, really, I really appreciate you guys. I think you guys are very awesome for just being so supportive. I've gotten so many comments of admiration and support and saying that I've inspired them, and it's crazy to me because I don't know. I wasn't thinking of anything like that when I started my channel, but I'm really glad that it means a lot to you guys. So, okay, if I do this, does it look kind of strange? Let's see, like here's a tree, right? So let's go. I thought I was being attacked. Dang cactus. I feel like that looks okay. It'll extend all the way down. Let me see how it looks from way back here. A lot of times I'll try out a design and creative mode before I try it in this world, but I actually haven't done that for the pillars. So I just want to make sure that it doesn't look silly. But I think that will look okay. Yeah, I think that'll look good. So then all I have to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and here. That was a fail. Yeah, the problem is I just can't mine all the way up there. Maybe I should do this slightly above the water. So then it would just make it easier for me instead of having to build multiple pillars. Like if this were here, for example, and I hop on here, then I can just pillar across. Yeah, that's what I want. So let's erase this. It'll be okay because it'll make an infinite water source. Wow, it takes long to dig underwater. Who knows what's going on here? I think that's just a glitch. So let's say I build up to here, and then I build over. Yeah. Then we'll go. Just build down like this. We have a patch of rain here, which tells me that all this must be considered part of the desert biome. And then this. Well, that's very strange, right? The way the biomes work in this game is very interesting. I do think that one of the only things that I wouldn't say one of the only actually, but one of the things that this game sometimes gets a little bit of flack for is how loud the rain was in these versions. I just stopped. But yeah, sometimes the rain can be very loud. But it's also kind of nice, especially when thunder picks up. If you're listening with like headphones, it can sound like there's a real storm, almost like some white noise, you know? Minecraft rainstorm study mix, you know what I'm saying? Do you guys listen to Minecraft or other video game music to study? Because I know some people do that. I don't know, I've never found it like especially conducive or useful for studying. 4, 5, 6, and then it's here. Oh, and you know what? I don't need to look up to tell when it is because I can see the dirt block. Good point, mate. There we go. Yeah. I don't even need to really count it. I think in terms of if you guys are looking forward to the hardcore world, I am going to start that tomorrow. I think I'm just thinking to myself like it could be, it could be like a long-term series, or I could die in the first episode and just kind of, it kind of went nowhere. And then I also think like hardcore is really entertaining for sure, but it also would kind of suck to have, quote unquote, a forever world, but because it's hardcore, once you die, it's no longer your forever world. So I don't know. I don't know how attached I can really get to it, but I guess we'll see. Maybe I'm thinking too much about it since I haven't even started the world yet. But like this world, for example, I can already tell that like I want to play in this world for a long, long time. I already feel happy and excited with the things that I've done with it. Like I feel like it's really cool to have documented all the progress so far. So if I want to go back and see a particular moment, I can. What I was thinking about when I was, you know, building this part of the bridge, right? Like that's all accessible information. I think that's pretty cool. All right, I'm almost out of blocks. So what I'm gonna do now, I'll probably just have to dig back through these to come and extend the pillars down. Storm is ending. Daylight is breaking. But I did want to see just how it would look with a few completed pillars and how it looks with this platform raised off the ground. I mean, worst case scenario, I could just break the platform like this thing and just extend them into the sea. But I think it could be cool to have a little underbelly since I do have these pillars going over the top. Oh, almost happened again. They think they can trick me. Okay. Uh, I don't hate it. You know, I don't hate it actually. Yeah, I don't think it's bad. Yeah, I think that looks fine. For some reason it looks uneven, but those are all at the same level. It looks like jagged teeth or something. And they'll all be like connected. And then I'll do it on the other side too, of course. So you'll kind of see like back, overlapping pillars. Yeah, I don't hate it. I think I'll grab some more cobblestone, add a little bit more to it. Maybe finish one side to the other shore. I'll also probably throw some cobblestone into the oven. Although, oh, I got some coal right here. I was gonna literally just say, although I'm out of coal, so I don't know how I'm gonna turn them into smooth slabs. Smooth slabs because the bottom of the bridge or the bottom of the tree farm where the surface that you actually walk on is going to be made out of the smooth stone slabs, just because that is such a classic material to build out of in the old versions. There's like there's like nothing more classy back in the day, except for maybe like brick. If you built your house out of brick, you were a wealthy man, that's for sure. Maybe I should get some brick for Hollywood. I should go on an adventure looking for some clay because I feel like that would add to the classic feel. Like a little house. I don't really like using brick in my builds, but like just have the guy's house, the protagonist's house, just be like totally classic Minecraft feel, where it's like brick and the big ugly glass windows and just every part of it. That would be pretty awesome, I think. I'll do that torch in a second. Maybe 3 stacks of cobble would be enough to bring me to the other shore. Let's see. I do want to light it up, but I don't want to just immediately break the block that it's placed on. Conundrum, you know? It is crazy how far I've dug. You don't even realize, you know? You don't even realize while you're doing it. But then, you look down and you're like, oh crap, you know? Like, I wonder what Y level am I at? Let's see. I'm at 39, so not too shabby, I would say. Pretty long tunnel. And eventually this will join up to that little strip mine that I started. I didn't fully flesh it out because I kept running into caves and I almost died. I was on, like, I think half a heart. Had to evacuate from there, so it's kind of like the mines of Moria, right? Like the dwarves, they dug too deep, you know. They found a Balrog and sealed their doom, right? It's kind of like this. Like I know that cave system down there that I'm slowly but steadily digging towards could very well spell my doom. You know, I break out into it and all sorts of monsters down there, but still, I gotta do it for this lucrative cobblestone. You know, cool. It's also kind of interesting. I don't know how I did such a high ceiling at this part. And I know that this used to connect over here. And then, funnily enough, I think a monster could spawn there. Yeah, that's where I like originally bridged over, came down this water spout, and went down that way. So it kind of runs coincidentally perfectly along that water stream, which is kind of cool. Oops. Someone pointed out a few weeks ago, actually, right when I first started my channel, that I keep my tools on the right side of my toolbar, of my hotbar, and I genuinely had never noticed that in my entire life. And looking back, I realized it was true. Like even in old screenshots, I I keep my tools on the right side, and I'm not left-handed. I have no idea why. It just, I guess it just feels right, but it almost feels wrong looking at it. But like, it's just such a habit. Like it's all I do. You know, I don't do anything else. That island could probably be lit up a little bit more. There's subscriber gardens. Last time I saw a bunch of monsters over there, I had to light up the side of it. I'll see if they come back. And here's a cow island, aptly named for the cows which spawned and promptly despawned, making the name no longer make sense. But maybe I'll build a little statue of a cow there, you know? Hmm. I don't know how close I should get. I don't want to get shot off into the water because I don't see any skeletons though. In my opinion, in this version, skeletons are the most dangerous mob by far. But it looks like we mostly have spiders. And whatever mob decides to spawn, there will be a ton of it. So there's a spider there, spider there, spider there. Like they spawn in like groups. It's very interesting. It's very strange. Let's do this. They can't get me. No. Oh, I want to build across the top as well. There you go. Wonderful. Lure them all the way back. There we go. Yeah, they followed me all the way. At least that one did. That torch marks where Hollywood is gonna be. Can you get up here? No, you cannot. Man, these mobs in this version are kind of dumb. But I mentioned last time I've been playing around a little bit in Survival Test. They are super geniuses compared to the first tested mechanics. They were very, very dumb in Minecraft Classic. Let me kill you guys so that you can quite reach them. There we go. I think it's just 2 hits I need. There we go. That way when I reach the other shore, they won't be clamoring after me. Perfect song to end the video. Well, if you guys liked this video, please subscribe. I really appreciate when people subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think I should do with this world in your comments. I really do try to listen to anyone who comments. I'll try to respond, and I'll even try to implement it. If you have an idea, something you think would be cool, something, or if you have any questions, about the version, about my thoughts and my experiences about it, there we go. Then go ahead and do that down below. And let's see how this turned out. I think that looks pretty dang good. Huh. I think that looks pretty dang good. That third pillar now looks really ugly. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys all have an amazing day.